Measurement of circles. Now in this section we will deal with circumference and area of a circle. So I've already given you formulas here. Circumference is 2 pi r and area is pi r square for a circle with radius of r. And here pi is approximately given as 3.14. Remember this, pi is actually an irrational number. It does not have any exact value, right? So pi is always given as an approximate value. So sometimes we write a dot on top saying pi is approximately 3.14. Okay. Now here we have a circle with radius of, you can read from the graph, the radius is 4 units, right? Now what you need to do here is calculate area and circumference of the given circle. So from the graph you can always read the radius, right? So radius is, this is the center is at 0, right? And the radius is from center to a point on the circumference. Now here a point on the circumference is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. Do you see that? It is 4 units away, and therefore we can write radius of this circle is 4 units. Sometimes on a scale you'll find units, maybe centimeter, meter, millimeter. If that is not mentioned, you can write just units, right? It's a good practice. Most of the time teachers will not really emphasize on that, but it's good practice. Let's get into good practice, okay? So radius for the given circle is 4 units. Now let's calculate area and circumference. Now area is equals to pi r square, where pi is approximately 3.14. As I said, pi is an irrational number and it does not have an exact value. It could not be written as a fraction. Now we'll use 3.14 as approximate value for pi. Radius for us is 4, so 4 square. Now we can use the calculator and find the value. 3.14 times 4 square, and we get 50.24. 50.24, and the units will be square of units of radius. Radius is unit square, so this units will be unit square, right? So it was just 4 units, this will be square of that unit, whatever it is, okay? Now let's find the measurement of perimeter of the circle. The perimeter of the circle is circumference. So what is circumference? All around, length of the circle on its boundary, correct? And we also call it perimeter, right? So circumference is 2 pi r. 2 times pi is 3.14 and radius is 4. So when you use calculator, you get 2 times 3.14 times 4, and you get an answer 25.12. So that is the circumference. What is the unit? Since we don't know any units, we just write units. That's it, right? So we get a circumference of this circle as 25.12, correct? Sometimes you can approximately calculate the values. Approximate values can be calculated by using pi as 3, right? So you can say 4 square is 16, 16 times 3 is 48. So approximate value will be 48 for area. An approximate value for circle will be, you got to multiply it by 6. 6 times 4, 24, right? So sometimes you can have approximate value. It is good practice to check your answer with approximate value. So we found 48 is close to 50 and 24 is close to 25.12, and therefore our calculations are correct. Okay? So I hope you understand how to find area and circumference for a given circle in the graph. So directly we are not telling you radius is this much or diameter of that much, right? You can read from the graph radius and then use that value to calculate area and circumference of the circle.